Hello everyone and welcome to our Module 1 inside Microsoft Office training course. Now today we will focus our attention on navigating around a Word document. To begin, we need to go down to the Start button, find Microsoft Office and double click, and this will take it open up into a Microsoft Word document. Now today we're going to focus on the Home key. Now under the Home key up here is the menu and toolbar, and I'm going to right click on the mouse and paste in a document that I had previously typed. Now here in our menu or toolbar, we start out where we see the clipboard function, and this allows us to cut, copy, and paste information to and from the clipboard. Now the font is going to allow us to make changes to our actual typed words. We have here, if we just take and highlight, we can take and bold, italicize, underline, make any changes we want to our document. Here there's undo, the undo and redo button. At any time any changes that we make, we can just click to go back to how the document originally occurs. Also on the front button, we see here we have the strikeout key, the subscript, and superscript. Now the strikeout key would be especially important to teachers that are going to grade paper or make any changes or corrections to drafts as they take and type up communication for school. We also want to take note here of the font styles. These are the different types of the type formats that we can create. I'll just click on Arial. Another function that's important would be the font size, and I'll just click on 16 to show that. Again, for teachers, the highlighting function, highlight, and then you have the option of changing the colors, stop highlighting, or no color. So these are all important functions that a teacher would want to pay especially attention to, which will be useful in school. Here we also have the font colors, and there's a lot of different colors here that you could change your text at any time. And just again highlight the words and then just click and it changes the words. Now another convenient feature we see here on the toolbar is these two keys right here. Now the first one allows you to change the font size, and it will take it up a font size, and this key will take it down a font size. And this again is based on whatever you're set. So if it's at 16, this will make it 18, and this one will make it 14. And at any time you can clear the formatting, and it will take you back to this original. Now as a teacher, there's a lot of communication that goes back and forth that needs to be written, that goes between home and school. Now this right here, paragraph, and again keep in mind that everything in Microsoft Office in Word is clearly labeled. So as soon as you click from your home key, you can clearly see exactly what it is you're clicking on, and there's pictures to go along to kind of give you an idea of what it is you're clicking on as well. So from the paragraph function, you have this button here, your line keys, that will allow you to left align, center, right align, and this button will justify. Now here we see that we have line spacing, which is going to be an important feature and key to know where it's located at. Will allow us to single space, double space. There's a lot of line spacing options we have here. Beside that, we have the autofill or shading space. And here, even though this is a Word document, we also, just in case if we're going to incorporate a graph or a chart, which will go more in detail during the Microsoft Excel training course, but again, there you can place charts in a Word document. Therefore, there's a way to create borders and lines to bold and to put emphasis on certain parts. Now here, this key provides us with the show and hide for, as we could start out with formatting. This button here takes and italicizes the selected text. It sorts by numbers. These two functions here allows us to increase or decrease our indentation as we start and stop in a paragraph. And another important function, which will be specifically important for teachers to relate to their students when they're getting into creating outlines, drafting papers for school. And these are the bullets, the numbering, and also the multi-level list for when you're creating outlines for school. So there's a lot of different functions here which allow you to create papers and research papers that will be important to at least know where they're at and how to relay this information to your students. Also, a good feature about Microsoft Word is the style section on the function bar. So it allows you to just click on any specific window and it gives you an idea, so you don't have to be overly creative. A lot of the information is right here on Microsoft Word, so it kind of do a lot of the work for you. It's just a matter of finding out exactly where the functions are, what would you like to do, and just click on a button and it automatically takes and creates. And again, you can change the styles, you get the colors, the fonts. There's always more than one place. So even though we saw the fonts that was over here, there's also an opportunity for you to make additional changes over on this side as well. And another feature when you're doing a really big document that comes in handy is the Find button. And anytime you can click and Find, in this case, since addition is already highlighted, is in here, and you just click Find. And there, it takes in and finds exactly where that word was located at. The Replace button, again, it allows you to replace at any time. You can replace a word with any other word. I'll just replace addition with, I'll just type hello. I'll put replace, and right here, it automatically took and replaced it. But what I'll do is, I'll do undone and take it back to addition. And again, the select button allows you to select any objects. And this here is under the editing. So as you can see, there's a lot of useful information found under the home button, and this is where you would normally start when you take and create a document. A lot of functions that you would take and select to get your paper started as you begin to type. And this will be the conclusion of our day 1 training for Microsoft Word. And on day 2, we will take and continue with the rest of the menu bar and toolbar and find out how to do be able to do other functions that's allowed in Microsoft Word. And as always, remember to click on the top button, click Save As, and you always want to take and save your work. Thank you.